episode, brand new week.
Kanzi on the mic.
Well, baby.
Flamingos podcast.
Flamingo podcast, man. That's a shit. Let's go. Flamingo podcast, man. That's a shit. Let's go.
This is a brand new week, brand new episode from the Flamingos podcast. This is episode number 81. This is your host, Yad.
Kanzi on the mic.
برضه لسه ما تغيرت رواب.
And Awab. I hope everybody out there had a good weekend. I hope everybody out there is having a good week. And yep. I'm lost. How you doing, gentlemen?
We are doing great, man.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was great, man. One of the best weekends.
Damn.
One of the best weekends if I'm going to rate them.
I see you got new glasses though.
Yeah, thank you
Just
for
beat
that.
them.
Thank you for
Looking
that,
good.
yeah. And it's a step for me just to protect my eyes because I'm noticing that we are spending half of our day
Looking at screens.
looking at a screen and stuff. So it has all these type
But I
of
remember you were wearing glasses
features.
also before those glasses.
But this one's, I don't know, the guy he pitched a sale. He did a sale pitch to me, and he was asking about
حنكت.
حنكني, yeah.
Okay.
You know, the blue light,
reflection.
anti-reflection, and all these
Okay.
bullshit.
في النهاية بعد ده كله بعد 3 سنين تمشي تعمل ليزك وخلاص. يعني
Really?
حتخرب حتعمل ليزك وحينتهي الموضوع.
Yeah, but does the LASIK also protect your?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't, alright.
Yeah,
Anyhow,
but I heard a lot of people who did LASIK, they did it again and again and again. Not from the first time, yani. It didn't fix shit from the first time. I
I
know
don't know.
someone personally who they fucked his eyes.
really,
Yes.
it depends
This-
on the place where you perform this operation, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyhow, weekend was nice, was good. I spent it also reading some books,
That's great.
and also I was so crazy last week when it came to cryptocurrencies. Because you remember that.
After listening to the Flamingos podcast?
No, because I promised you guys last time that I will go and do my research.
Oh, okay.
Because you were
okay.
asking me to tell us how it goes and everything. So I did my research and I got hooked with the topic of cryptocurrencies, bitcoins, and blockchain and NFTs.
Uh-huh.
I think it's gonna be my new thing for the next couple of months. So yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Because you also was asking me if this what's gonna be your next thing.
Okay. Yeah, the thing that
Did you start investing?
I started investing. Yeah,
Did you make profit?
it's not a noticeable profit, but how the market, because nowadays because how I explain it to everybody that, you know, in Call of Duty we keep on track of what's happening, what all the attachments that it's going to come, and we follow the JGod and Nick Merckx and those people, because they are aware and they collect all the information first and then they release it to their followers.
Okay.
So I
Call of
found
Duty give it to them and then because everybody
yeah.
listens to Call of
seems
to
like
them,
it.
yeah.
It seems like that. But I found a couple of sources that can really teach you how to start investing in cryptocurrencies the right way with small amounts. They explains to you the terminologies that they're using, like the wallet, how the NFTs works, how the bitcoins were created, what is the market,
So it's a whole
Back-
research about it.
yeah, back in 2009 and now, what was the what can you learn from that surge that happened back in the days, and also they following up with the real time tweets or the real time news, because when it comes to stock market and how you need to keep up with all these information on a daily basis,
Of course.
right?
Yeah.
So this guy, he does that. He releases a daily video every day, speaking about what should be the best move for you to invest and which
And do
cryptocurrency.
you follow what he tells you to do?
It depends.
Does it end up being like whatever steps that you follow? Do they end up being actually true
Profitable?
or profitable? Yeah.
For the last 6 months, some of the people who
No,
were
for you personally.
for me, I just started a week ago, and and actually I faced too many challenges creating an account on all these cryptocurrency platforms where you can really trade and buy and sell. Because when you apply, you go through a KYC, a verification
Process.
and I don't know, it's because of the region, I think, or the area. Not too many platforms will accept you. They have their reasons. I know how the KYC works, how the verification works, but I dig deeper in the topic of cryptocurrency and how it's gonna be the new monetary system. Because for the last 4 years or 5 years, I was working with big banks, and I know how the in and outs of transaction and how they deal with the transaction the old legacy way. But I'm really think that blockchain and how they use the blockchain to also add some contracts to some of the cryptocurrencies and create NFTs. NFTs is the first, I look at it as the first use of this big new market,
True.
because this gives you an example of what can you do with these coins or these currencies, right? You can buy an NFT now, but nobody knows what you can do in the future. What's later? So,
Plenty of stuff. They're already having trading with cryptocurrency already, and more than other stuff. Like there's certain places where you can book hotel rooms with cryptocurrency.
You get For example, one of the platforms that I'm following, they give you 25% off Booking.com. So
exactly,
this is one of the good features. Other feature can be they can issue a debit card
where it has cryptocurrency.
Now you can in the beginning it's a prepaid. You can top it up, and then any purchases using this card, they can give you a cashback, but the cashback is cryptocurrencies back. So in this case,
how much would that be? Crumbs.
Yeah, something. But see,
adding it.
Yeah, see, it's even the small amounts in the beginning when the big boom that happened, those small amounts later on they matter, and it made some people millions of dollars, So I think it's an interesting thing to start at the beginning. So, and this is what I'm asking. I'm asking the people around me, because some people I noticed that they have been investing in cryptocurrency for the last 1 year and they didn't tell me, and those were close people that I know.
Do you feel betrayed?
I don't feel betrayed. I think I was a bit. I think there was a misconception in the beginning of that for you to enter this cryptocurrency trading, you need to pay a big amount. Like,
oh no.
Like for example, the Ethereum, you need to pay around $13,000, and for the Bitcoins is the amount reaches.
But there are other currencies also.
There are other currencies, exactly, and also you can buy a small fraction of the whole currency. So I think it's not too late, or as they say,
it's never late for anything anyway.
Yeah, better late than never, I think. So I dedicated a whole week of research into this topic, and I'm still learning. I'm still in the beginning, but it's very interesting, I think, and it made me feel happy.
That's great.
Yeah,
it gave you that pleasure.
It gave me pleasure, and it gave me a purpose and a reason on what to do next.
Okay.
So that also gave you that relief feeling. But anyhow, that's all about me.
What about you,
what about me?
How was your weekend?
It was a pretty calm one, to be honest. I didn't have much going on. Stayed relaxed, chilled with a couple of friends. Yeah, the usual, or the usual calm. I didn't. Actually, it was a good change of pace. Nothing fascinating. What about you?
I've been chilling in Abu Dhabi. This is my second weekend home, relaxing mostly. There's another podcast that is famous that they talk about albums where they dissect those albums.
Yeah.
And they dedicated this whole upcoming season about Mac Miller.
Yeah.
His last two albums, Swimming and Circles,
Mhm.
and Mac Miller overall. And this is what, like, they released the first episode, and it was great. It was amazing. So yeah, I caught up with this. I listened to this. Started watching Seinfeld again since it dropped on Netflix.
That's why everybody's watching Seinfeld.
Yeah. Beautiful. I missed that. It's a very long time since I watched
No, I never
Seinfeld.
really fully watched Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Nobody.
It's not
No,
that.
not nobody did, but yeah.
It's not that type of show where you dedicate time for it to watch. It's type of show where you watch while you're eating, you know, doing
Yeah.
stuff, side stuff.
Yeah, but I don't like I don't know how the story goes, you know?
Ah, okay.
I don't know how it started, I don't know how it ends.
Yeah.
Like I just catch on episodes
forgot.
every now and then. Yeah.
I totally forgot the series itself. You know, while me watching right now, I felt like I'm watching it for the first time because when I watched it, I was a kid. You know, but yeah, I felt great. I was just relaxing, chilled back. Yeah, that was
cool.
That was the weekend. But one of the things that I watched also this week on Netflix, Dave Chappelle released his last special on Netflix.
Is it
called
really
The
last?
Closer.
Yeah, he said so.
He said he's gonna take a break for a while now,
Okay.
and I'm sure Netflix is gonna try to get him back again for another special. Yet, this one created a mess because of the usual Dave Chappelle topics that he talks about. Yet, in this one, he said during the show that he's going all in,
Yeah.
and he did rip
He did.
everybody
Yeah.
over there. One of the things that he said in the show, where it was all over the internet, is that the people are canceling the baby because
He came
he
against
he talked shit about
LGBTQ.
yes, and people with AIDS. Yet people forgot, or they didn't cancel him for shooting and killing somebody back in the days.
And he did that
And he did that. He actually did that. And
in
so
Walmart, I think, right?
the whole idea was that how fucked up is that people right now would cancel somebody for hurting somebody's feeling, but not for killing someone else
Yeah.
or killing someone overall. You wouldn't cancel for, someone. Other than that, he went on the trans. He went on everybody. He was shooting just left and right. Listen, honestly, I loved this special.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I loved
It was
it.
dope because it reminded
I
me of the
loved
old
it.
specials.
It reminded me of the Chapelle show. I mean, like, and all the goods.
One thing that Chappelle always been proving is that with the joke, you can get away with anything. You saying until this one, where khalas, but
But he's been
He's-
facing
he's been
this
facing,
backlash,
but
yeah.
he was never cancelled.
I don't think this one gets him canceled too.
Nobody
People
can.
are
Nobody-
trying to cancel him, but I don't think Chappelle can ever be cancelled. Yet, that's my point. He's been always
but-
roasting everybody. He's been always, and people just laugh. They take it because he's a comedian.
Yeah, but
You know?
he's always been a comedian with a very political and
True.
precise point of view,
Yet nobody cancelled him.
and nobody
Throughout all the
canceled him.
years.
And part of the things that he said in his special is that his problem wasn't with the LGBTQ.
Oh yeah,
it was
is that people actually don't listen to him. People don't listen actually to what he says.
exactly.
Bec-
And
yeah.
he's saying that it's a white problem. It's black and white.
Yeah, his problem usually is not that with whomever, trans, gay, or whatever. His problem is that with the white person who is this or that. Because when a black person also gay or trans or is not even treated the same way that a white person, if he's gay or he's trans or whatever it is, and that's his main issue. Yet people choose not to listen to what he literally says.
Yeah.
They take on the first word that he says, a trans, gay, whatever it is, and they start attacking him.
Yeah.
And he's right. I can't disagree, to be honest, because people don't actually listen.
Yeah, for me, I just watch it just to laugh because I know that it's guaranteed laugh when you watch Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Not like when you watch Kevin Hart. You might.
Kevin Hart never been that comedian for me.
Yeah. So, but
Never.
when it comes to Dave Chappelle, man.
Legend. The best ever to do it
Yeah.
when it comes to stand-up comedy.
Do you think he surpassed?
Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
I think so.
by miles.
But maybe because Eddie Murphy started before him, or the other guy who.
No. Listen. Don't ever compare. Chappelle is the best.
I think he's
Ever
a
to
different.
do it.
He's in a different
category,
category. Yeah.
different level, whatever.
I think
it is.
it's also because Dave Chappelle lasted longer. He has.
But he stopped for a
more.
while.
He has
stopped
more
for
of
a
a
long time.
catalog.
He stopped for a while. And Murphy is back now again to doing stand-ups here and there. They both are back, yet Chappelle is untouchable when it comes to this category. Nobody. He would son anyone.
I want to see something from Eddie Murphy again. If he's back doing comedy, then I want to see a special. It would be nice.
I don't think he's as funny as before. Even that movie.
No, movie. Eddie
Everyone
Murphy
is-
in movies is different from.
It's
stand-up.
different from stand-up.
Yeah, but regardless.
Just like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle doesn't have a good movie,
Come
but
on,
he's
bro.
amazing.
Nah,
in
but
stand-up.
still, يعني, he didn't have that
You know,
much of
Half-Baked?
movies.
For example,
It's not
He
a-
didn't have.
it's not a good movie, but it's a Chappelle type of movie.
Yeah, but it's
That you in it for the
it's an
laugh.
alright movie.
It's an alright movie, yeah.
Yeah, but
just
he doesn't have that much a number of movies.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys.
he
are-
doesn't- he
but
doesn't, yeah.
Murphy took a whole career
path.
of
Yeah,
being an
definitely.
actor,
Mm.
Yeah.
and he started that off being a comedian. Chappelle chose to be a comedian, and that's it. You know, doing shows, and that's it. I don't want to do anything. All of those, most of these comedians that we've seen, Kevin Hart, he took also another turn.
Yeah.
He started acting. A lot of them.
They will follow the money, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Whatever.
of course, chances. He went after the legacy. Chappelle actually went after. That's what I see. He was ages from now. He will be cemented as one of, not the best stand-up comedian because of that. Because this is the only path that he took throughout all his life.
I like the way he lives his life.
Oh, in Ohio.
بصفة عامة كده.
He doesn't
Not
give a
even in
shit.
Ohio. Like he's known for like to be the traveler type. تلقاه في حتة.
Yeah.
Might find him randomly at a Kanye West show or
Yeah.
somewhere هناك or تلقاه في الشارع قاطع الشارع. يعني he's just this random guy that does whatever the fuck he wants.
I actually read that he had a pop-up show a couple days ago.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
It's a random.
Suddenly.
That's what he does, by the way.
Yeah.
A pop-up shows where he whomever is there.
على كيف يعني
Perhaps, yeah.
he goes to a club and بكون قاعد كده يقول له أوريك حاجة يا أخي أنا have a couple of jokes I want to say. شو طلع فوق ويتكلم.
Nobody can say anything. It's-
During the week, also, Facebook went down, Instagram went down.
What's up?
WhatsApp went down.
During-
Did Snapchat
okay.
go down? I don't know. Who uses Snapchat?
Nobody.
Anyone?
Nobody uses Snapchat anymore.
I didn't hear news about Snapchat because I think nobody uses Snapchat.
And everybody
Uh,
started going to Twitter.
Everybody started going to Twitter. People created accounts on Twitter. I read that Twitter had the most.
concurrent users in
Yeah.
the same time. Yeah,
And it was
It was.
crazy.
it was.
The
crazy.
world was in shambles at that time. I don't know. For me, I didn't even know when it was back.
You were sleeping the whole time.
No, my notifications were still zero,
Oh, okay.
so I couldn't tell if it's back or not. I just slept.
How many
woke up-
hours it-
Woke up
how
next day and discovered that
Like six-
I
it was
read
6
it on
hours.
news
6 hours?
I think it was like approximately, give or take.
or more.
I think it's
No,
more.
I think it was more. It
it's
was
12,
more.
12,
It was more.
12 hours. I think
Around that. Yeah.
around that. Yeah, but I think it was good.
You
I
know
read
what?
that
You know what the situation made me
He
imagine?
lost 6 billion,
7.
7 billion, and I think he just made it back again when it was back.
Oh,
There's no
أصلاً
difference. يعني.
And if you make it in a day,
But this is the thing. This is the thing. All those media platforms, they're like, you know, he lost around 7 billion.
Hmm.
He made it back again in those 5 minutes that it was back.
Maybe.
No, maybe for sure. If he lost it that fast, he can make it that fast. It's that easy.
No, if you wanna like compare, then that 7 billion is like
For him, is
Zol dakka
one
shoghl.
It's a
person.
fracture.
It's a
No,
fraction.
it's like Zol. It's like an unpaid leave
Yeah.
for one day. It doesn't really matter.
But they're going a war against Facebook. There was a person, a lady who was, I forgot what's her name.
Mhm.
She's, now that's what's surprising because couple days before there were a court hearing with the lady who was working in Facebook.
Mhm.
She started talking about how Facebook is really destroying the generation, having problems, and how it's creating privacy issues and all of that. And she had proof.
Okay.
And the court, I don't know how it went, the first one. Yet there's another one and there's more to follow that is going to happen. 2 days later, Facebook went down.
Maybe they're cleaning this stuff.
I don't
I'm
know.
just kidding.
But طبعا you get to see the anonymous coming on Twitter, oh, we did this. And I highly doubt that they did shit. I highly doubt they did
Facebook
shit.
went down.
You
أسمع
guys,
زول
if
اطلع سريع.
Guys,
if you guys hearing this, I think no one of you did shit. And they started threatening, I don't know who, Gmail, they started threatening anyone over there.
yeah, but I don't know. It was peaceful 6 hours or 12 hours.
I'm trying to imagine
To
what
be
would
honest.
happen if the whole internet went down.
The whole internet.
Because at least you had Twitter.
Yo,
or
Yeah.
I'm 100%.
you could go on Google
I'm
and Google shit.
100% be sure people will go crazy, man. Like literally.
You know, I
Literally.
noticed.
But then
I noticed the roads
Stone
were
Age.
occupied with too many cars. I mean, like
No, it's usually occupied, but you just noticed that.
maybe I was just out.
يا
I
رب
went out.
زحمة في الشارع يا رب عشان فيسبوك.
Facebook. You started.
لا لا, he
يعني,
started making assumptions. You
assumptions.
got paranoid, huh?
yeah.
Is that drug, huh?
But the thing is, I really enjoyed those couple of hours. To be honest, I read the book. I was drinking a tea. I mean, like I appreciate those moments. No, I didn't.
You never read books.
I was
You
focused.
finished the
I
whole
was
book
focused.
when Facebook was down? Damn.
It depends on
How fast you read.
and what is the length of how many papers.
I was a
in the
children's
book.
book.
It might be.
23 pages.
I did not specify what book I was reading.
حسن المسلم صغير ده.
Hassan,
ABC for kids.
for example.
But yeah, it was crazy. It was fun. Yeah, for me
I
it
hope
was
I
fun,
hope
to
it
be
happens.
honest.
It happens again.
او ممكن ما تفتح فيسبوك تمشي تقرا كتاب
تمشي تقرا
عادي يعني
كتاب،
بدل
yeah,
ما بدل ما عايز تتعب معاك
Just
الدنيا
deactivate.
كلها.
The distraction, man. The distraction. I'm talking about the distraction when all these social media platforms brings
But
to
you
your life.
lived in a
And
time when there was no internet,
I lived, yes.
so you can like you'll need an adjustment period, but you can get back to that.
And I will have a lot
But
of
you
time.
have a
to
whole
be honest.
generation that never seen life without internet or Facebook
Yes,
or Instagram. or,
You can still
Yeah.
get addictive to
imagine
it.
how much of
and
a shock it is to them. How will they go back to like that's their normal? How do they know anything different?
You know what? In the beginning, this generation, the generation that grew up in social media and using the iPads, I was like maybe those people, they're not gonna make it. Maybe they are wasting the time. But I was shocked a couple of weeks ago. I met a guy who was born, I think 2004, something like that, and
a kid.
I can clearly say that this guy
Kid.
is matching my interest. He can go on a conversation with me for an hours whether that conversation is about scientific research or it's about how to end the humans' hunger or find a solution for how to distribute COVID vaccines or whatever. This generation, I have high hopes on them, to be honest.
Is it him that he has so much knowledge, or is it you that you don't have so much knowledge?
No, it's him. It's him at this early age. It's
You
him.
should really think about that for a second.
No,
I'm
seriously.
just trying to figure out.
No. It's the idea of this generation. It's matching my generation because of the amount of information they are digesting and like the accessibility to information through the internet. My
That's a
generation,
smart way of saying.
I'm always gonna give you a
Rationalizing
smart way of.
It's rationalizing the fact that that generation is just.
Listen, in the previous generation, they are stupider than us. if you go
La,
back
la,
in
la,
time,
they're not.
they're not stupider.
They're
I'm
not,
not.
they're
No, sorry, I'm not
They're
stupider. They're not stupider. But I'm saying that is the amount of information that you get at an early stage nowadays is hugely when you compare it to previous generations. So I was really shocked, and now I'm against all the people who are saying that this generation they are
They're fucked up.
they're fucked up. The
kids,
iPad,
they're,
the kids, they wasting their times in
on iPad.
on iPad and stuff.
this
But
new
those people,
technology.
they have access to all the information at the tip of their fingers. So, as I said in the beginning, I have
Then
high
it's up
hopes
to
on
them and their parents and the usage of what they have.
the usage and how to control it and all
Yes.
all these type of stuff. But yeah,
Good to know.
definitely
So there are
more
not
smarter
you.
than you. Yes.
okay.
Okay.
Tyson Fury and Wilder 3 happened finally. Zero losses for Fury. Beautiful match. One of the best that I've ever watched.
11 rounds, huh?
I don't think AJ stands a chance against Fury. Neither Wilder.
Mhm.
Anthony Joshua, if he was there against any of both, he would have been done since for
The first rounds.
fifth round or so. Bro, the punches that Wilder was throwing at Fury was crazy. Yet, this is what, look, the build-up of a punch that Wilder does because he has one of the best or most powerful punches in heavyweight history. But a build-up of his punch, it takes so much of his stamina. And that's what fucked him up. Wilder, after the 6th round, khalas, he was just playing on
He goes out. He goes
his
out.
muscle memory and what his body is automated to do.
Mm.
His mind wasn't working at
Yeah,
all.
he shut down.
After the 6th round, khalas, he was done. You can tell that he was just there standing, handling whatever it is. Yet he managed to take down Fury twice on the same round, which I found crazy because it's the first time that ever happened to Fury. But Fury is special. Fury, man, the best heavyweight I've seen after Mike Tyson, to me. The greatest. In our generation, he is the greatest. The story, how he started, how he is right now, with 0 losses, 1 draw, 33 wins, it's crazy. And I still don't think Anthony Joshua stands against. Anthony Joshua just today also activated his rematch clause with Usyk.
Mm.
It's gonna happen in spring 2022. Next year. You guys watched it?
Nope.
I watched the highlight. I think
What do you think?
I think Tyson Fury he got the heart of a fighter. In boxing it doesn't matter how you build.
Yeah, that's another thing and they said that in the match that Wilder is one of his weak points is that he does, and this is something that I noticed also in Anthony Joshua. Their bodies, both of them, are very defined,
Yeah.
right? And they have a great physique, Wilder and Joshua. Yet, it's a bad thing for you as a boxer to do weightlifting because it starts restricting you from certain stuff and moves,
Shouldn't. I think.
Yeah,
I think
Tyson Fury, and look at this guy. My kids would never believe that this guy is the best heavyweight in our time.
yeah.
Looking at him, yet he is the best.
But again, in the sport of boxing,
Yes,
they have like almost confirmed that it's about the stamina, it's about the movement, techniques.
Yes.
When you're gonna gas out,
Stamina,
I mean, like calculate your moves, how you protect your face all the time.
True.
When to use the jab, and so
It's never about how
it's never about how you look,
or how strong you are. Like look at Wilder. He has one of the deadliest punches.
Yeah,
It's conditioning and all of that. Yet he managed Tyson Fury to get him
yeah.
on a knockout. Also, he knocked him out.
Also, how to study your opponent and
100%. Get in his mind.
get in his mind, and then adapt during the rounds. It's a whole there is a whole science behind it. So yeah, But
It was a great match.
it's a great match. It's one of the best. They say.
Best. Yeah, it was. It was the best. I woke up literally at 7 a.m. and I had work at 9. And I was like, fuck this shit. I'm gonna watch it. I don't care. I set my alarm and I did. I was just in my bed. It was beautiful. I don't regret any minute. Moving on. BET.
BET Awards were last week,
Yes.
and we have the list of winners. إذا كان زي يتكرم.
Artist of the year for hip hop, we had Cardi B, Drake, J. Cole. That's for last year, right? Lil Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, and Tyler the Creator. We have Lil Baby. Well, for what year was this?
Is this year? 2021.
I think it's mentioned here.
Okay. No, I think Tyler deserves it. Hip hop album of the year.
Tyler.
Moneybagg Yo, Tyler 1, Migos, Culture 3, Megan Thee Stallion, DJ Khaled, 21 Savage, Savage Mode. Yes, Tyler deserves this shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Tyler has, bro, the video still, the album's still crazy.
Best hip hop video is still WAP.
Since last year.
Why can't he should have gave it to Montero. المهم. It was a better video. Best collaboration.
WAP again.
WAP.
What? Best duo group, Lil Baby, Lil Durk, for their album. It's WAP. Best duo. Best live performer.
Tyler the
Yes,
Creator.
he had a great, crazy performance. Lyricist of the year, Benny the Butcher, Drake, J. Cole, Lil Baby, Megan Thee Stallion, Nas.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Yeah, he tried so much in his album. Yeah, it's good. Video director of the year. No, fuck it. خلاص. Producer of the year. Yes, he did. Listen, and I would either give it to Hit Boy or The Alchemist.
No,
One of
I
both.
think Hit Boy will deserve this.
No, they both were everywhere last year. The Alchemist was non-stop working everywhere.
I was hearing Hit Boy more. I think I was hearing him around. I was seeing him in the social media and everybody's.
Because marketing team was very great.
Might be.
Yes.
انتو boy wonder مش وين يا خان.
He's working on his album right now.
Oh, okay.
He came out and said that he's working on. What's the song of the year?
WAP.
Fucking hell.
لا ما انت كمان look at the songs that are there يعني. Back in Blood, Late at Night, Laugh Now Cry Later.
والله دي أحلى.
بالنسبة لك شغلة.
Best new hip hop artist, Young Blue. Yes, he had a great album. Young Blue had a great album. He had a
I'm
great
happy that
album.
Blast is there. I don't know what Coily Ray is doing.
Yeah. Hustler. What? What?
Yes.
Hustler of the year.
The McDonald's. Yeah.
McDonald's what?
The McDonald's deal that she did. That's hustle of the year. And the bag that she tried to steal from Quavo. She didn't manage to steal. So she deserved hustle of the year for this.
For the effort, at least.
For the effort. Sweet 16. What It Feels Like. Nipsey and Jay-Z.
Impact track also Nipsey and Jay-Z. What It Feels Like.
Yeah. Best International Flow. Little Sims. Well deserved. I Am Hip Hop Award. Nelly. Cultural Influence Alert. Okay. And that's all, guys. That was the BET Awards from your number one weekly source, the Flamingos podcast.
يديكم العافية.
Hope you guys enjoyed that segment of BET Awards. That was صراحة يعني a WAP takeover. The best duo. And we have right now Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One. It's been for a while, people have been anticipating that it's going to happen. And yes, they finally came out and said that it's going to happen. And this is for the real hip-hop, old hip-hop heads.
The golden era.
Yes.
The golden era, people.
Yes, of hip-hop. Who you guys want? Who you guys got in this one?
والله ما أعرف. I don't think I remember anything.
I got Big Daddy Kane.
I have to go back
to
to even listen and remember.
I got Big Daddy Kane. Just
Just because he's
No.
Big Daddy Kane.
No, see, KRS-One been known as one of the most lyricists.
Lyricist, yeah.
right?
When it comes to
And
lyricist,
hip-hop.
yeah. Yep.
Most influential
doubt.
is Big Daddy Kane.
Yes, you can say that.
Songs, there's no rapper that doesn't have Big Daddy Kane in his top 3.
You know, top 3. Yeah, this is what I noticed.
know?
Yeah.
From Hove, Nas, Eminem, whomever out there.
They always mention Rakim,
Rakim, Big
Big
Daddy.
Daddy Kane, and then they felt the third
100%.
with someone else. Yeah. So, Run DMC. So Run DMC, Rakim,
Yeah.
and Big Daddy Kane. They come
No
come together.
disrespect to KRS-One, but yet he was the most lyricist, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like you would have, see, this is the thing in hip hop. You have people who can rap, and you have people who can really make songs. And we've been having this discussion more than once. And KRS-One happens to be one of those that who can really rap.
Yeah.
You know, but he would need people to do music, just like Nas nowadays. He would need a hit boy. Back in the days, he needed DJ Premier, and then he would have Big Daddy Kane, who's more like in our day, Hove, for example. He can make an album and
Yeah.
he can rap. So
That's
yeah,
true.
I think it's gonna be a close one. I don't know. I don't know from the people that are going to watch this. How old are they now? First, second of all,
Are there kids gonna watch it?
exactly. Are the kids are gonna watch
I
this?
think the only kids that are gonna watch it اللي هم أولاد الناس الكبار اللي هيحضروا.
Exactly. And this is going to be interesting. It's going to be, you know what's going to be interesting? The comment section in on Instagram in this one.
The reason?
The reason is because you're going to have a different age group over there. You're not gonna have,
Okay.
teenagers. You're not gonna have, It's like, oh, you guys remember that line?
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are back in the that line was the shit.
Me and my fellas.
Yeah, exactly. So shit like that is gonna happen. Yeah, the comment section is going to be interesting.
It's gonna be fire.
Silk Sonic announced that their album is real and is going to release on November 12th. And I'm so glad, honestly, because the shit that they're making, I swear to God, it can't be that complete, man. It can't be that complete. From production, sound, and all of that, it's impossible to see something musically
You heard it?
complete. No, I mean the songs that they dropped already,
okay.
the two songs. Like, come on.
You feel the passion and how
No,
they
it's not about.
how they are
It's musical, sonically,
sonically
greatness,
yeah.
bro.
sonically engineered
They're-
in a way that it's
The 80s that they're the whole
Bringing back.
theme. Fucking hell.
yeah.
There's no way that such a thing still, or exists. I can't hate on those two songs. They were complete. Magic Jordan also are releasing Wildest Dream on 22nd of October. After 3 years of hiatus, or so,
Oh, who's more?
3 or 4.
What's it called? Dropped 2018, 19.
Yeah, so 3 to 4 years. The singles that they dropped so far, they're good. Only the first one I
I don't know.
didn't like.
I feel worried, concerned, not worried. I'm concerned.
It's an album, right? It's not an EP.
Yeah, it's an album, but I'm concerned.
Why?
I don't know. I just
Magic looked weird يعني ولا؟
ما طمنوني. ما طمنت.
I don't get it.
Because I didn't like the last one. The one that dropped 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I didn't really
that
like.
song?
Yeah.
The single.
Okay.
And I don't know.
ما مريحينك.
ما مطمن.
They're going in a direction. Maybe it's based on
The direction is good, but we'll
The
see.
application is not good.
We'll
Maybe.
see.
All right. We have 3 releases this week. And this was my favorite. Don Toliver, Life of a Don.
It was my favorite too.
You guys heard it?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do you think?
تفضل.
Why me?
You're the oldest.
Okay. Out of respect.
قناعته. تفضل.
When I'm convinced. مرتاح برضه. So yeah, don't tell ever, man. This I think this release is one of his best releases so far.
Yeah.
It's his second album, huh?
Yeah,
And we talked about his first one.
I think we did. Yeah, I think we did.
In our second episode.
It was it the second one?
Yes.
I like a couple of songs there. The one with Travis Scott highlighted the most. I think he works very well with when it comes to collaboration with Travis Scott, especially in some of his songs. But I was looking for that hit, just like the project that he worked with, Lyrical Lemonade, and he made those hits that took a different turn in TikTok, and TikTokers were doing it. We're doing dances on top of those songs. So I was looking for that type of hit songs in this album, but I couldn't find other than the one with Travis Scott. They might be, but I'm just an old head, and it's sometimes difficult for me to listen to the whole new songs or new genre, like the sound of the music that Don't Tell Ever is giving us. But overall, like I can say this one is a good one.
Well,
I don't remember what I said when the first one dropped. I don't think I liked it.
yeah, we didn't until a couple episodes after that.
And then you took a.
I was like, fuck, it was a nice album.
Type. I'm not gonna. I didn't like it. I'm not
No?
gonna say I didn't like it.
It's
I'm gonna
alright.
say it's okay, but I don't feel like it has replay value to me. I don't think I'll be listening
To this
anything,
again.
yeah, repetitively from this.
Not like the songs
project.
that I mentioned, like Internet Money, for example.
مثلا.
You can listen to them. You can listen to
Yeah.
those songs, right? But
But
you
when I heard
you
it,
couldn't find that
song that
type of song.
that I'll go back to again.
Okay,
I
yeah,
heard-
that's what I
I heard the album 5 times, and every time I go like, okay, let me go back, and I
Maybe
go,
you missed
and I go
something.
on a different order just in
okay.
case I miss
Yeah.
something or I still don't feel like it's something is pulling me back to the album.
Yeah, that's how I felt also.
I just played the song Kane that انت اسمعه يعني. This song by itself, I played it maybe 25 times. Just this song.
25. The one with.
نياصة بس. عبارة عن نياصة.
You cannot play it more than 5 times, man.
إذا جبت كديسة
جاير لك
شغلت لها وستون I don't know what it likes about this.
Okay, so listen. خلاص ممكن تقول لك. To me, this album is a great album. One of the albums that can compete with album of the year so far. This is growth in Don Toliver music, and he's here to stay for a very long time.
Yeah.
He cemented this with this album. I didn't expect it to be this good, to be honest. I loved this album. And to me, he even revived Travis Scott. To me. Because I kind of lost hope on Travis Scott. The 2 verses that Travis Scott had in this album, they were great. They were beautiful. And you can never deny that maybe back, in the studios or whatever, he's there also giving ideas or help or whatever it is to also Travis Scott for growth for both at the end of the day. Because he's also signed to Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
Don Toliver. I loved this album. It's beautiful. And to me, I didn't stop listening to this till today.
And you will not stop.
No, I don't see myself. This is great. This is the same.
Young ears are different.
This is the same. This is the same See, back in the days when Travis Scott dropped,
Asma, don't say
that-
something too ridiculous.
that
I know you like it, but don't go all.
no,
the
no,
way.
no. Back in
What
the
how-
days when he released, what was the Skyfall mixtape?
Astro World.
No. Astro World آخر album.
I'm just
Mixtape.
trying
I
to keep
think- I
up with
think-
you guys.
بس سكاي فول كانت أغنية.
Okay, it has Skyfall.
Highest in the room.
لا خلاص يحيى خلاص ما تدينا.
The days before Rodeo.
Days before Rodeo. It was Travis' best work, and then Rodeo
Yeah.
dropped.
Yeah.
Rodeo to me was the great,
Yeah.
good continuation, and then after that he started dropping for me.
What-
خلاص, I started.
What about that
losing
song?
Birds in
That-
the Trap
that song-
sing
This-
at night ما بطل.
What about that song Butterfly?
It's one of my worst Travis albums to me. Listen, I started listening to Travis early days. I caught up with Travis.
Okay, what about that song, the Butterfly thingy?
Butterfly
Butterfly
Effect.
Effect.
That,
It's a
that was
single.
that was his first.
No,
One of
this,
his first?
this was his آخر album.
No.
Yes. لا
There
خلاص.
was,
just
no, there
relax.
was a
معلش،
one.
معلش.
There was a one. I swear to God. One second.
يا أخي.
The Butterfly thingy.
Butterfly Effect.
No, Butterfly Effect was after Birds in the Trap sing with Mike.
And then he released it in his album.
Okay.
Antidote was in Rodeo.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not a Travis guy.
90210 was in
Travis
the days
Rodeo.
before.
Scott.
Rodeo.
No, Rodeo. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anyhow.
Don Toliver reminded me of those days of Travis in this album. Listen, Don Toliver is a great artist. If he's gonna put stuff like those, and you can't deny that. You know why? You've seen him in Kanye, and Kanye been, and you know how Kanye picks artists.
Yeah, I
work
know.
with.
I know very
He
well.
only works with like good
Yeah,
artists and people that he sees potential in.
yeah. I was watching Ibro in the morning asking Don Toliver on how does he feel and working with Kanye, and his response was like, I chill with the guy. I like.
He said that Kanye is his favorite of all time.
Yeah, favorite guy, and he's like working with him all the time and stuff. So yeah, I mean, like,
This is a great Don Toliver album. I loved it. Bas. Thank you.
what else? Do we have?
James Blake, Friends That Break Your Heart. Another dope album from this week.
Yeah.
I love this album.
I agree.
I hated Assume Form, and it was going to make me hate James Blake. Yet this one reminded me of the previous albums. Great album. I loved it.
But
And
when it comes to the level of depression that gives you, how do you rate it?
listen, he dropped it in the greatest time, winter, and I braced depression in winter.
So,
He has a song that you would like with GID and Suave.
yeah.
It's a sick song. You can. The guy's from Spill Village, by the way, just so you know. Dreamville. Oh, okay. Okay,
I
that's
remember.
James. It's too depressing. It's too
I think we
depressing.
freestyled on
That's what it gets. It gets better here.
عشان فيها سوداوية وفيها حزن كده عرفت.
Bro. Yet it reminds me of Q-Tip.
Yeah, the flow.
He sounds like Q-Tip. Anyway, the song goes. It's a beautiful album. I loved it. I love this album.
I liked it better than Don Toliver.
No, I'm not gonna compare صراحة. Both they can be.
No, I liked it better than.
Yeah.
فضلته عجبني أكتر من. I'm not comparing.
لكن يعني
For me,
أنا ما قلت
ممكن
إنه هو أحسن.
شكلك كنت زعلان.
لا أنا ما قلت إنه هو أحسن، أنا قلت هو عجبني أكتر بس.
كنت زعلان؟
لا بالعكس كنت
alone?
مبسوط جدا.
Okay.
and for me, guys, I'm trying as much as I can to stay away from any
Depression.
source of depression, sadness. Even the end of Squid Game, I didn't like it, to be honest, because it was so.
Oh,
was so
you guys
depressing,
finished
too.
Squid Game?
I finished it. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it started very well. The
Mm.
build up to the story was nice. We were excited. I wanted to know how many games they are going to play,
Mhm.
and then when they went and they
They
went.
said that in the
من
beginning.
أول حلقة.
Like, they're like, you guys
no,
gonna
no.
play
Come
5
on,
games
come
or
on,
6
come on.
games.
No. I mean, no. But I was excited to see
What are the games?
what are not how they look at
Okay.
the decoration and all this
Yeah,
all this
listen,
stuff. But
lightning,
the
coloring, and
coloring,
all of that. And
yeah.
the whole series is great.
Yeah.
Untouchable. But yes, this is what exactly last week.
Yeah, in the
Which
middle,
was the most stressful one for you?
the most stressful one.
Stressful to watch.
Stressful to watch.
Game?
Yeah, in the series.
You mean an actor or a?
You watched the games. You finished
Yeah,
the whole
yeah, yeah.
series,
Okay.
right?
No, you're talking
and
about
they
the game.
played 4 or 5 games. Which
Okay.
one was the most stressful to watch? يعني واحدة فيهم اللي انت
I-
بتتفرج في
I think it is
characters و-
the rope.
Yeah, the rope
pulling.
was
The
stressful.
rope
yeah.
pulling
Really?
was stressful because
wasn't-
you kill a whole team by
Yeah, I understand. But to me, it was the.
You eliminate a whole
صراحة, it was
team.
the
first one.
candy.
candy.
The one
Ah.
they were licking.
No,
أنك أنت you fuck
no,
up
no, no. You fuck up. Yeah, but
برا.
directly.
there is a solution,
To
and
me,
some
it
of the
was,
people they lived.
Yes, some of the people lived, but until they knew that they looked at him and he was licking the whole
Yeah.
candy. That's where. But all of these fuckers were going to die.
They were going to.
To me,
he
it
was
was
the savior.
it was the marbles.
Not really.
No, because like you knew the main character. Like I knew he
Who
was
was
going.
stressful was the old guy. That's it. And the whole marble.
No, you knew that the.
ومعرس في الآخر قال لي أنت the whole time. You were like-
انت اصلا بتقص علي صح؟ شيل يلا.
Uh-huh.
No, but because they picked like teams of 2, and everyone picked a friend.
And they didn't know what game they're playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then بعدين like while you were watching at the beginning, you didn't know who was gonna die.
Yes.
Like the only person you knew who was gonna survive was the main character. Because he's the main character.
Honestly,
لكن
no.
الباقيين you
I
had no
know.
idea.
لا يعني
Unless you saw spoilers.
I know. No. I knew that Ali was going to die. صراحة, to be honest, I expected
spoilers.
that. No, I expected that. I've seen him والمعرس اللي معاه. And I know how this guy was filthy.
Will end up.
We've seen that, how filthy he is. Like he showed glimpses,
glimpses, right.
from the first game. He looked at what was the
His friend.
yeah,
Like the main character? Okay.
Yeah, he looked at the main character and he told him, "Don't go to that door yet." He told him, "Listen, no, it's okay, go."
Player 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
I
you know,
think.
خلاص.
I'm شاد
You know, like خلاص, you sensed like this guy, he's a bad guy. He's gonna stay there for a long time and and he's gonna and he fell with the good guy. وأهبل ونايف or whatever it is.
To be honest, I felt in love with the tracksuits that they are wearing, the green color,
The fit.
the fit.
Yeah, it was a nice fit.
Very regular fits.
Yeah.
I like the mask of the villain, and I see people that they are selling
no,
it.
no.
They are selling it.
Those masks. Those actors that they brought at the final stage.
The VIP.
B, C, Z list actors that they got. That shit was horrible,
سيئين.
very terrible.
You mean
They're-
the last 3 episodes?
Yeah,
VIPs.
the VIPs
VIPs,
that they
yeah.
brought. The actors was terrible, horrible. Their lines were shit.
And
Yeah,
this is when
one of the things
this
that
is
I didn't like.
this is when I lost interest and the story became so depressing, and I was like, nah, man, this is not the vibe I'm looking for.
You know they're doing a Squid Game in Abu Dhabi. Like Squid Game themed game in Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
طبعا without shooting and killing anybody.
Is that-
لكن-
Is that official? Is that like really? Yeah.
All right, guys. Before we go to local, we're gonna talk about this. We didn't finish the last album,
What's the
The
last-
Alchemist.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This thing of ours too. Anybody listen to it?
Yes,
We'll get
me.
there.
Me.
How was it?
That's okay. During listening to this EP, I was like, okay, Alchemist he's in the top producers,
Of course. Yeah.
but that also sparked the idea of who's the best or who's taking over the producers game as of the moment, and my mind came to Hit Boy.
2 different categories, my friend.
2 different categories, but he's he's there. I mean, Hit Boy is making the news. Alchemist, I don't see many.
It's because of the people that he works with. Alchemist works mainly with underground rappers. You would never hear them on the mainstream news. Hit Boy is a mainstream.
He's a mainstream. But he wasn't the mainstream in the beginning, right? Hit Boy.
Always been.
From the get go?
He blew up from Watch the Throne beat that he did. With a song that of course I'm not gonna name. That is everywhere in every club in Paris.
انا عارفها لكن
انا
بس
ذاتي عارفها.
دارني اقولها.
كنت مستنيك.
المهم. So yeah, and the Alchemist always been with underground rappers.
Yeah.
So you can't compare both at all.
I'm not comparing. I was just like,
you said who's the best?
Who's the producer that in 2021 I was exposed to? I was
Hypothetical question that nobody will ever ask you, huh?
Yeah.
Hit Boy.
Hit Boy.
Damn.
So
طيب.
no, the whole project is it wasn't that good for me to come back to it again. And I mean, like,
I didn't listen to it.
I listened to it, but it's not.
I've heard a couple teasers here and there. Looked nice. I don't know, but listen, you can't deny that the Alchemist been on a roll for the last 2 years or last year. We've seen him on every project last year in the underground.
I like. He did the project. He's the one that did the project with Freddie Gibbs, صح?
Yep.
Yeah.
He got a song.
Alfredo, yes.
He got a song with Freddie Gibbs also in this project. But
So
again,
yeah,
maybe that's the only song that
I'm waiting for that Freddie Gibbs album. I think it's going to be crazy. One of the best rappers in our era, Freddie Gibbs. Regardless, let's get into the local and yes, Awab. Tell us the Squid.
The Abu Dhabi themed Squid Game. The piece of news I read says that there's going to be a Squid Game themed games in Abu Dhabi that has the same games but not the same deadly consequences.
But they're going to have
Competition. It's a competition style game.
Like also kids.
I don't know. They haven't specified when, where. Is it for kids or grown-ups?
Okay.
But the application of it and the idea of it is something that's going to happen.
Where's it going to happen?
Like I said,
still nothing.
Nothing in the news.
You can apply.
Nope, not yet.
What the fuck? Why did they put the news out? Why the fuck did they put that news out?
It might not even happen.
What the fuck?
They just said plans.
But I heard it's happening in South Korea, Japan or South Korea, where it's happening now without the death, whatever it is.
elimination.
Yeah, without the death penalties that they get. Moving more into local news, UAE announced tourists can now apply for a 5-year multiple entry visa for just 650 dirhams. Where they can, that's where every visa that you get that has multiple entries, you can stay maximum of 90 days on each entry that you have.
But it's for 5 years.
For 5 years.
Okay.
But every time that
You come in, you stay for 90 days.
you can. Your maximum stay that is continuous is 90 days.
Yep.
And then you have to exit and come back again. You can stay for another 90 days.
I think it's similar. The same rule was in the visa for the UK visa and the Schengen also. I think
Schengen, that's true.
the
On
multiple
entries,
entries. Yeah, they.
it used to confuse me a lot until recently, where خلاص I can't use it anymore because of the pandemic.
And then you don't
and yeah, and
I
then
used to
خلاص.
panic on counting the days. Did I
Days,
finish?
yeah.
Did I finish at the 90?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. I once stayed for 90 days. I was like, fuck this shit. 90 or 60 it was. I forgot. But yeah, I was like, fuck this shit. I'm going to stay here for a long time. Certain Emirates in the UAE started giving out vacations to people working in governmental sectors. ADNOC also recently started giving vacations for people working in ADNOC sectors for them to visit and urge people and their families to go and visit Expo. Prices, actually, prices are not expensive to visit Expo at all.
Yeah.
There are events that are going to happen, as we mentioned before, throughout the year. for throughout the 6 months that's going to happen. And yeah, man.
And you said that you're gonna vlog the whole journey.
Yeah, لأنه أنا اسمي كنزي.
Okay.
That's true. And moving on, Dubai always طبعا always up there in making what the fuck.
بس اي حاجه تجيبوا عايزين يلا.
Dubai is going to host the first ever Miss Universe that is going to happen in the UAE. والكمبيوتر علق, and we'll be back now. Just a second, guys, till it works. And the break. Okay, guys, we're back. We fixed the computer. So, the screen. Miss Universe are going to take place in the UAE for the first time ever, in Dubai specifically. And they said that it's not going to
Is
be...
it only for locals?
Nope, it's not going to be limited for UAE citizens,
Okay.
not locals, citizens. Or it can be
Residents.
anyone from around the world, actually, not just UAE. But it's going to be from the age of 18 to 28.
All you need is an Emirates ID and a passport.
Yes.
Valid, of course.
Oh, wait.
What is that? Does that?
No, wait. Okay. So it is going to be...
Any resident.
All right, listen. So it is going to be for people in UAE only, this whole competition.
Yes, any resident in the UAE.
Yes, in the UAE. So it's not... So how is it going to be Miss Universe? Or it's just a certain edition?
I'm not an expert in when it comes.
Okay, so Miss Universe organization has modified the rules specifically for UAE to give everyone an opportunity. So many. One of the rules that there will be no swimsuit round.
لا يا أخ. How do you feel about
Out
that?
of respect for the UAE's culture. I feel this. It's only right, صراحة, to be honest.
They have the.
Yeah.
They even stated the reason. I think.
Yes, they said that we just want to showcase a different type of and want to focus on their personalities and not just make it a parade of beauty. It's more about
طلعت منك سودانية.
in the global Miss Universe pageant, the UAE contestant will be free to wear whatever dress she wants. This is nice. This is good. I'll be.
جمال الروح.
Do you think it has less viewers this edition?
I don't think people go or watch Miss Universe for the swimsuits, but
Oh yeah, 100%.
so I don't think
100%.
it'll have less viewers.
So the website also crashed because it had too many people applying. They had more than 12,000 applicants.
Damn.
Well, it broke down the website, and they will select Aslan only 300. Until the next Friday, it will start. And it's going to start airing by December. And that's all.
And I started imagining
What?
الرينجات والجي 55 اللي حتكون واقفة برا. أرقام بتجد.
رقمك شو رقمك؟
Okay.
What do we have more? Oh. Now this is something that I'm going to attend 100%. There is a rave party that is going to happen 29th of October in Ras Al Khaimah.
Rave.
And it's going to be 12 hours.
Rave. 12 hours and yard in the same place.
From 4 p.m. كهرباء.
مفروض
4 p.m. till 4 a.m.
Good game.
Good game ليهم هم. لأنه حيقفلوا رياض لسه.
It is going to be from 4 p.m. till 4 a.m. Now, this is what's interesting. There's two ways for you that you can pay for. The first one where you can pay for a standard ticket. It's cheap. It's 290, something like that.
Okay.
They're going to have a DJ throughout the whole day. And there's another one that is really interesting, and I found really
The fuck,
interesting.
this is the 20. This is next week.
By the end of the month. 20,
October 29th.
18 days.
Yeah.
18 days. 2 more weeks. The other one, which is I found that is really interesting, that you can rent out a tent, a structured tent over there for 1,000 dirham. That's for 2 person.
That looks like this one, right?
Yes.
But it's only for 2.
Yeah. Do you need more? And it has everything. Shower, washrooms.
Can you bring your own tent?
Oh, no, sorry. Can you go up a bit?
It's 2,000 for 2 people.
Yeah, just can you go up? Yeah. No, تحت. بس خلاص بس. A pre-assembled dome will cost you 1,000 for 2 people.
All right.
Tickets are included. The person, the mattress, pillows, pancakes, and across. Shared washrooms and showers. If you want your own private, for 2,000, a tree house, which is also a tent, and more like a tent or so.
It's for
2,000 dirhams, private washroom and shared showers. And there's another one, premium dome, 2,000 dirhams. That includes 2 entry tickets and private washroom. What the fuck? So you can pay 2,000 dirhams, and you choose whether you want a shared shower or a private one. I would go with the shared one, no problem.
And 2,500.
The 500 is for the luxury dome with the in-suite bathroom.
Hey.
So that's the
bathroom على
difference.
الصحراء كده.
12 ساعة ما كثير على فكرة.
Now the question is, if you are having your camping tent and everything, you can bring it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Camp yourself until 10 a.m. The following until 10 a.m. It actually finishes until 4 a.m. So you can stay 6 more hours. That's nice.
Take a quick nap before you leave.
No, I was thinking of something else.
I'm gonna make my car a tent and I'm good.
Okay. I was thinking of something else.
In-suite bathroom.
And use a shared bathroom. It's a whole desert. You can just leak anywhere.
Listen to me. We go there. We bring camping.
Who's we?
I mean, whatever. I go there.
Okay, go there.
I bring a camping tents. And
camping tents, and you go there.
I go there and I rented half of the price that they are renting for the people.
يعني تمشي هناك تفرش خيمة وتأجرها للناس.
For the people.
Wolf of Wall Street بدأ كده.
2,000 for a tent? I mean, like, come on.
You think the organizers are going to let you to sell out tents over there? What about food?
It depends. If I talk to them, maybe we can set up a business deal. And
the event called
we can meet in the middle.
Oblivion. And this is chapter 1. Of events that hosted by.
Yeah, chapter 1.
Interesting.
I'm going chapter 2. I'm gonna miss this one, but definitely I'm gonna be there for chapter 2.
They're gonna kick him out because he's selling tents. So he's gonna be there.
Renting
for chapter 2.
tents, not selling. Renting.
Why don't you sell?
No, renting is so عشان he can sell rent them also in the next
chapter 2. In chapter 2, if it's the final one, then I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell. Anyhow.
Yeah, moving on. Sports final news that we have for today. يا أخي دي صعبة خلاص. How I'm gonna articulate this news? The biggest
clubs.
No.
One of the biggest.
No.
Okay.
A sector in the Saudi government bought Newcastle club. Finally, and it became the richest club in the world right now with a net worth of 400 billion, I think, or even more.
It's 300.
350, 300,
billion.
70 something.
So they're the richest club
right now in the world. So behold, every famous player right now that is going to sign to them, he's gonna go on the news and say and go like, Newcastle always been Alan Shearer was my favorite player back in the days, and I love this club, and I will always dream to sign into Newcastle, and it's going.
Yeah,
a lot of people are going to say that.
We witnessed when the Manchester City takeover happened.
Yes, and PSG.
And PSG. How many years do you think it'll take them to win the Premier League?
5 years.
5 years?
Yes. Five.
Being safe.
5, yeah.
You're
5.
being safe.
No.
And I say...
No, they need 5 years. Now this year they're going to fuck up. Okay?
No, don't count the season.
Yeah, but they're going to maintain. They're going to start buying by next year, right? They're going to buy, but they won't be able to buy like...
They're not going to buy expensive. They're not
going to buy... Yeah, they're going to buy good players. That's 2 years. Third year, they're going to still try to buy. They're going to start attracting more players. Yet, they will start climbing, but not even top 4, top 6. They'll end top 10. Fourth, where they're going to fix everything. Fifth, are they going to fight for it? They might not even win it.
Okay. That's a fair assessment.
Yeah. خلاص, that's all. What do you think, though? 3? 2?
No, I actually think more.
Okay.
because there's a lot of competition, especially in the Premier League.
100%.
And if it was
adding
Spanish
this
or
to
French,
it now,
yeah,
it's going to be the best league ever.
yeah. If it was Spanish or French, I'd say 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
But Premier League, yeah, you have City, you have City that's not going anywhere soon. They're already gaining the
Wallah, ya
experience and they have the teams.
I'm giving Guardiola two more years.
لا لكن عندك التيمز الصغيرة عرفتها, like you have Leicester اللي بيقعدوا بس مزعجين كده عرفتها, they don't give you space.
Yeah. بس ضاغطين كده.
بس قاعدين بس
توتنهام
يعني you have these clubs that are gonna give them a very hard
United.
time. مثلا.
ما عارف ليه الصراحة what they're doing over there.
So that's why I'm not giving it too less of a time.
Yeah, but they still need time, and I'm sure they have this project now. That listen, every club they have this project. Like after we've also witnessed Liverpool's comeback, they had a project of 5 to 6 years. You know, and that's why I think it can take longer with Newcastle because listen, they're going to change. They're already putting their coach Alan Bruce on. خلاص هسي that he might leave soon.
I don't notice.
Exactly, يعني اسمع خلاص new rules, new owners, new rules. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. A whole lot of people were happy about this over there in Newcastle. Seen celebrations. This shit looked fun.
I've seen the fans wearing the Condoras.
Yes. Kanzi, any takes? Yes.
I remember the meme, the guy who was wearing a Condora that looks like a Newcastle flag, and yeah, it was funny. But anyhow, I don't know what to tell you guys, but yeah.
بعدين المنظر بتاع the Newcastle fans holding the Saudi Arabia flag and a beer.
At the same time, yeah, it was.
You guys saw the new logo of Newcastle?
No.
That the Saudi, the two horses winning غطرة نعقال.
Yeah.
That shit was fun. We have a local releases. We have a song from Naj. It's called Lingo. Finally. And I urge Naj to release more tracks. Inshallah, I hope to see
track.
more. Club track.
Yep.
I can hear it in clubs. Beautiful.
Definitely.
Over here. I hope DJs play it. طبعا حيبل.
I like how he's speaking his pain in a club song. In a club song.
Oh yeah. Listen, they've always. Shukwan's
like-
was played in the club. Talking to kill it.
No, but then yeah, it's like depressing shit, like
But yet-
with a melody. You're like,
God family. And a lingo. But yeah, it's going to be our pick also for this week. Consistency is key for Naj and every artist out there.
yeah,
Listen, if you're away for a while, it's understandable. But as long as when you start release
As
not
more
the
as
whole vault that
as
you
much as
have,
you can.
but release it planned.
exactly.
Plan what you're releasing. Give these people consistency. Give them what they need. It's sad that in our region, if you're not consistent, you will be soon forgotten.
Yeah.
مالك تهاجمت كده.
No.
وقال شنو؟
Forgotten. But yeah. This is how I actually said it.
Yeah. Correct.
Correct.
كلمة همسك لي كلمة. Okay, all right.
المهم consistency is key. And with that being said, I hope everybody out there enjoyed this week's episode from the Flamingos podcast. This is everything for this week. I hope you have a good week and a good weekend. Until next time, stay safe and stay sanitized. Till now, take your vaccines if you didn't take your booster shot.
Enjoy life.
Enjoy life. Stay safe out there. Hold on to your beloved ones. It's winter. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Hold on to your beloved ones.
And yeah, man, stay safe. Love and peace. This was the Flamingos podcast. This is Yad.
Kanzi on the mic.
And a wab.
And peace. This is the lingo. السحبة الأخيرة.